Good morning, Year 3. I hope you enjoyed our multiplication week last week. This week's all about division. So we're going to be going back over sharing items and grouping items. We're going to be looking at how our multiplication knowledge can be applied to division. So that will be really useful and a good reminder and good recap again. And then we'll be using some fluency, reasoning and problem solving questions. So just to make us feel really confident about division. So let's get started. So let's start to do some practical division. Okay, I'm down to my last packet of Skittles. Now, Mr. Duxford and I are going to argue over who has the last packet. So I thought the best thing we could do would be to share them. So I've opened up the contents of the last packet of Skittles and we're going to share them between the two of us. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 Skittles. And I need to share them or group them into 2 equal groups. So let's start. So there's the 2 equal groups. And we're making sure that they have exactly the same. So we're doing it really fairly and we're sharing. The colours might not be even, but we are sharing them between the 2 people. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have 6 Skittles each. We've got our concrete at the back. We use our Skittles as our concrete. It doesn't have to be food, but it's just that I had some Skittles there and it fitted with the problem. And then we drew pictorially to show what we've got. Now we're going to have a look at the abstract to show how the concrete, pictorial and abstract work together. Now we put in the abstract as well. So we're showing that there were 12 Skittles altogether and we put them into 2 equal groups. So there were 12 Skittles in total, shared or divided into 2 equal groups, equals 6 Skittles each. So 12 divided by 2 equals 6 is our division sentence. We're showing that there were 12 of something, 12 of the item into the 2 equal groups would show that there would be 6 in each of the groups. So there's our concrete, pictorial and abstract. Let's try another. Now it's all coming back to us. Let's try another. So imagine that I have 15 pounds maybe. So imagine these are pounds. They're going to stand or represent a pound each. So I have 15 pounds and I'm going to share these between 3 people. So we're going to make sure that each of the 3 people have an equal amount of the pounds, of the money. So each time we divide them and share them between each of the people, they're getting the same amount. So we're sharing them equally. Okay, so there's my concrete. So I've shown it with the concrete equipment. I had 15 to start with and I put them into 3 groups so that each person, in this case, for each group has an equal amount. So I can draw that pictorially. I can show it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my seconds and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's my pictorial. And now we can show it in an abstract. So we know that altogether there was 15. Like I said, we had money. We said £15, but it could be 15 sweets. It could be 15 anything, but there's 15 of something. And we're going to share or divide. And we shared or divided it into 3 groups. And then we know that altogether, each of the groups had 5 each. So 15 divided or shared between the 3 equals 5. So our division sentence shows that 15 divided by 3 equals 5. Now this time we're going to look at grouping. So we're going to start with 15. Now if you listen to the question, we have 15 sweets and we're going to divide them or share them between some friends. Each friend gets 5 sweets each. How many friends are there? So this time it feels a little bit different. But if you listen to the question, we'll say it again. There are 15 sweets. Each friend gets 5 sweets each. How many friends are there? So again, if we have the concrete, we can work this out quite easily because we know that each friend gets 5 sweets each. So we're going to put them into little piles of 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we had 15 sweets and we made sure that each of the friends had 5 sweets each, how many friends are there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3 friends, because there are 3 groups of 5. So if we were drawing this pictorially, we would show that that person has a 5, this person has a 5, this person has a 5. So far that's 5, 10, 15. And if we were showing it in abstract, we would show that there were 15 sweets altogether. And we're going to divide it by 5 because each of the friends had 5 sweets each. So how many friends were there? Well, there was 1, 2, 3 friends. So our division sentence is 15 divided by 5 equals 3. Let's get you to try one of the grouping. Okay, so I've put 21 counters at the top. Let's imagine there are 21 cards. So let's say Lucy has 21 cards. She gives her friends 7 cards each. How many friends has Lucy got? So Lucy has 21 cards. She gives her friends 7 cards each. How many friends has she got? Pause the video while you have a little go at this. Try and do the concrete, pictorial and abstract. And then we'll see how you get on in just a minute. How did you get on? I'm sure you did brilliantly. Let's just go through it. So here's our concrete. So we had 21 cards altogether. And we need to put them into groups of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one of our groups of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's another group of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so there's 3 groups of 7 altogether. Now we could draw pictorially, we could draw our 21 cards, counters, whatever it is, and we can put them into groups of 7 from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll draw a line around there. There's one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's another group. You could even do it in different colours when you're doing your CPA work, concrete, pictorial, abstract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's our third group. So again, it shows it really clearly from our 21 cards, 21 counters. We can put them into groups of 7 and we have 3 groups of 7. And then let's write it out abstract. So we know we had 21 cards all together to start with. And we divided them or put them into groups of 7. And we know that altogether there were 3 groups of 7. So this is telling me that 21, so a total of 21 divided into 7s would equal 3. So my division sentence, 21 divided by 7 equals 3. How did you get on? Did you get that? Yeah, I'm sure you did. Let's try some other things now. Let's do our task. So here we go. Here's today's chance to prove it for me. You're going to see if you can do division as sharing and division as grouping. Try to see if you can find some things around your home again to help you, because it's always good to actually move the equipment. So concrete really helps you see it and move it. Things like Pokemon cards, pebbles, sweets, anything like that is really good. If you've got your own multi-link cubes, perfect. Try and see if you can prove all of these questions. I think it'll be really good just to have a little recap, but I have no doubt you'll do a really good job of this. As always, upload it to your work folder or to the blog. I look forward to seeing how you get on. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.